they think that when they get to the goal, when they get the exit, they make X number of dollars, they have so much in passive income, they've got this many people working for them, they've done this many podcasts, right? They've written this book, they've hired these many people, like whatever it is, they think that once they've achieved that, then that pain will go away. We're not trying to prove anything. What if you treated your business like a grandbaby? And most people, once we get to that point, like they've read the book, they say, yeah, like I want to do that. And so I actually don't start coaching anyone
Mm.
in a formal coaching relationship until we do the release work. Here's the analogy. You come to me, Dustin, and I am the greatest mountaineering coach in the world. And you want to climb, let's just say it's Everest. Okay. And I ask you why you want to do it. And you start to tell me about all of these things. And halfway up Everest, we find out that you don't actually want to climb Everest. You just want your dad to accept you.
Yeah. Yeah.
and then like you got your dad's approval and you're like, wait, I don't need it anymore. And now we don't have to climb Everest. So a lot of coaches, people fire their coaches because they take them past that point and they don't
Mm.
help them realize why they're achieving or shooting for the goals that they're trying to achieve. What most people are doing is they're not looking for pleasure. They want to remove pain. And so on this journey, I find out that you have this huge pack of baggage that you've been carrying your whole life. And before we even start the journey of coaching and we start climbing this mountain, I say, hey, what's in your bag, dude?
Love my son. He'll make his own choices. And, for one, you got to give up control of that. And two, that's not me. That's not my identity. I did the best I can with the tools I had. And, I hope he does the right things, but ultimately he's responsible for himself at this point. Right. And I'll always be here, always be available as a guide and a loving parent and all those things. But yeah, and I think that there's some really healthy carryover from that into how we view our businesses, because in some ways they are sort of like children, obviously not the same depth as an actual
Yeah.
child, but treating them like grandchildren instead of children, I think is a great analogy.
Yeah. Yeah. You can love them while they're there and send them home for the weekend. And you got a lifeline for a lifetime. Like I guarantee 100% money back, like the work that we just did. And I'm going to live to the year 2102. I'll be at least 117. But now biohacking, like I used to say that and people looked at me like I was crazy. Now they're like 117. Why not 180? No, I tell them I'm probably going to outlive you. So it's going to last for a lifetime. And if at any moment we check in and you want that continual support and you want someone in your corner that you're having that conversation with as you're continuing to create your life, your business, your relationship, your family, and ultimately like this is about their soul. Like it's really it's about who they are as an identity of like, who are you? And most people can't answer that question, but once you can answer it, then you don't have to identify with what you've created. I am not the father of Kella, Avery, Talon, Tacey, Brody, Jacob, Tanner. If any of my children are listening, I missed one of your names, please.
Seven's a lot.
I'm
You
not
get
the
a pass.
son. Like, do you know how good you have it? Do you know yourself? Do you know like everything you have? And if you don't really truly know yourself, then everything else just is really, really hard. And so if you're in that place, um, it's it's not as hard as we make it. You just need to get rid of everything that's not you, which is what Michelangelo said about the David. Just get,
Yeah.
and if we release all of that, you're gonna love what you see, and you're gonna know exactly who to serve and how.
Beautiful. Amazing. Well, someone's needing that help, and I think we can all use that help to some extent, and they feel called, they feel pulled to go deeper with you, Andrew. What's the next best step for people?